I have two Mustangs, I have this car, I have a truck, and literally for the fraction of the price. I remember when I had to go get one for my Mustang. I paid $80 for them to install a remote key for my Mustang, and I got this for a fraction of the price, guys. Right now it's on sale, so I don't know exactly how much it is. If you guys want to go check it out, the link's in the description. And hope you guys all have a blessed day. And there you have it. Hope this helped. What's going on, world? How you guys doing? This is going to be a quick review slash tutorial on how to start your universal car remote that I just ordered. I don't know if it works yet, but if it does, this is going to be a review and a tutorial on how to use it, and how to set it up for your vehicle. When I bought this vehicle used, all it came with was this key right here. This is a Ford Explorer. This is all it came with. So this is the manual. Yeah, front and back. I don't know if you guys can see that. So yeah, it's a lot of reading. So a lot of this stuff has to do with other vehicles as well, like to find yours, but it still is a lot of, you know, reading. And most people don't like to do the reading, so I'm gonna make your job easier when you get this key. Let's see how we do. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do, it says in this manual, is that you have to activate this key. And now by activating it, you're gonna need to know your activation code, which you can find your model car in the last two panels on this manual, which is panel 7 and panel 8. Has a list of all the cars, like all different models, and their activation codes. So what we need to do is find mine. This is a Ford Explorer, and it says the activation code is 112. So to activate your key, and you have to do this within 15 seconds of activating it, you have to put your activation code. So to activate this key, it says to press the panic and function 1 button at the same time till that light turns blue. Now I have to press 1, 1, 2, and then the panic and function button again. Now it did my code. Awesome. That means my key's activated. So what I just did, I know I did that kind of fast, so I'm going to talk through it now because I didn't have that much time. You have to do it within 15 seconds of activating. You activate it by pressing the function 1 and the panic button at the same time. You're going to get a blue light at the top of your key. Once you get the blue light, here are the 3 panels for numbers on the key. This is the first section of numbers, this is the second section of numbers, and this is the third section of numbers. So for, let's say mine was 112, I would have to press this button once, that's the first digit, this button once, that's the second digit, and this button twice, that's the third digit. 1, 1, 2, 112. If yours was 512, you have to press this 5 times, this 1 time, and this 2 times. And then you press the panic and function 1 button again to make sure it's activated. So mine is activated, and we're gonna go to the next step. Okay guys, so this is the step I kind of got caught up with, and now I think I pretty much got it, is the pairing part. After you activate your key to the model of your car, the make of your car, you then have to pair it to whatever model or whatever car you're driving, so that it unlocks and functions for your car and no one else's. So this is the tricky part, because you have to do a series of different, tactics to get it to work for your car, like open the door once and turn the key a bunch of times and then press a few buttons on here to make it work. The way you figure out what you need to do to pair this key to your car is you would see the section next to, you would see a number next to your activation code that you've seen before, and that number indicates what section is your pairing number or your pairing code. So for instance, my activation code was 112, and next to 112 I see a 15. That means I have to find pair code 15, which is on the back here, right here. So my pairing code for my vehicle is right here, pairing code 15. Now I have to follow these steps to pair my vehicle so that this key works. Now it also says if you have an additional key, you need to have that with you, and a key to turn on the ignition with you while you do the pairing method, so that you can restart both of your keys at the same time. If you only have one, the other key you have will get erased. So in order to make both of them work, or all three of them work, however many keys you have to have them all with you when you do the pairing mode, because after you do the pairing mode, you have 20 seconds to press lock and make sure they works, and you have to press it for the other key, and etc. if you have more remote keys. So let's begin the pairing code right now. I'm gonna quickly just read to you what my pairing code is, because everyone's pairing code is gonna be different. Well, depending on what car you have, some of us will have the same pairing code, but I want to read it to you first, and then I'm gonna do it, because I don't want to read while I'm doing it, because you only have so much time to make sure the key is activated when you start the process. So my code says that I have to close all doors and then open the driver's door and press the unlock button on the driver door panel while doors open, and insert key into the ignition. Turn ignition from off to run 8 times within 10 seconds, with the 8th time ending in run. And then door locks will cycle to confirm pairing. Within 20 seconds, press any button on your second remote. Then doors locks will cycle again to confirm pairing. Turn ignition off. Locks will cycle to indicate ending of pairing, and then test all remotes. Okay, I hope you guys understood that. I was kind of like reading this and trying to visualize it in my head, so I was kind of reading a little funny, but I hope you guys understood that. I'm gonna go through it again, but first I'm gonna try to activate mine right now. So I can put this down, and I guess I open this, I press unlock 8 times. Here we go.
Super slow from texting. Brains, I saw their eyes. They were green, black tape green.
You guys missed it. I messed up. So I didn't hold the ignition on the 8th one. The door's unlocked, but I didn't keep the ignition on, so I have to do it again. All right, guys. Man, I hope it still works, but I messed up, and I'm gonna keep this blooper just to show you that we all mess up. So I have to open the door, press unlock, ignition off and on 8 times, and on the 8th time I have to hold it. So guys, it took me 2 tries. And I had to, when the second time when I did it, I had to I did the whole process over again. I did the code, then the pairing method, and I got it right this time. Check it out. You hear that? Unlock, lock, unlock, lock. So I got it, guys, and it works. It works fine. It's amazing. This is pretty cool. I wasn't skeptical. I was just pretty intimidated by the instructions. But there you have it. That's how you do it. It's pretty easy. Once again, what you want to do, I'm gonna say everything again for you really quick, just because I know it takes me a couple of times sometimes to get things. So I'm gonna say everything I did once again. So first, what you want to do is you want to find the model of your car, and here's a list of all the models that it does. I hope you guys can see all of those. There's a list of all the models, right? So first, you guys want to open this. And it's in Spanish and English. There's a manual for Spanish and English. You want to open this manual, and you want to go to panels 7 and 8, at least in mine. I don't know if you, hopefully you get the same exact one. I'll show you. I'll post a link in the description to where I got mines from Amazon, so you guys can go check it out. Yeah, so I'll post a link to where I got mines, and you guys can go grab it if you need this. So in mines, the manual panels 7 and 8 lists all the models of each car in the code, in the pairing code, in the activation codes. Okay, so first what you want to do is you want to activate your key by pressing the panic and function 1 button. This is the panic and function 1 button together. Once you press the panic and function 1 button, a blue light will appear. Then you put your number. Let me bring the camera over here. Then you put your number in the key by, this is the first digit, this is the second digit, this is the third digit. So if your number was 341, you would press this button 3 times, this button 4 times, this button 1 time, and then you press the function 1 and panic button at the same time to indicate that you put the activation code in. Once the light goes off, the blue light goes off, this blue light will read back to you the code you just put in, and everything's good for the activation. As soon as possible, you want to jump into the pairing method. Now, this is why I recommend you guys read whatever pairing method is yours. I recommend you read that, because it's going to be different for your car if you don't have a Ford Explorer. So the way you find your pairing method is by going to the panel sheets again, and wherever your code is on this sheet, wherever your code is, the pairing number will be right next to that code. Okay, guys? So if your activation code is 115 like mine, or 112 like mine was, whatever number is next to that, to the right, is your pairing code, or where you can find it. So mine was 15. You go, on the same page, and you find 15 to activate it. Okay, guys? And on 15, it's going to tell you to maybe roll your windows down, or unlock your door with your door open, like it told me. So for me, what it said was to open my door, press the unlock button, put my key in the ignition, turn it on and off, on and off, on and off 8 times, with on the 8th time leaving it on, and then I will hear the doors unlock, which it did. So that indicated that my car was in pairing mode. And quickly, within 20 seconds, so I did it within 10 seconds, you take your remote and you press anything on here. I just pressed the unlock button, and once you pressed it, the car would work. It would unlock, and then it would lock immediately. Then you turn everything off, you step out the vehicle, and you test it again. So that's how you do it, guys. This is unbelievable that it actually works. I'm gonna get a few of them for, I have 2 Mustangs, I have this car, I have a truck, and literally for the fraction of the price. I remember when I had to go get one for my Mustang, I paid $80 for them to install a remote key for my Mustang, and I got this for a fraction of the price, guys. Right now it's on sale, so I don't know exactly how much it is. If you guys want to go check it out, the link's in the description. And hope you guys all have a blessed day. And there you have it. Hope this helped. Peace, guys. I'm LeVar, by the way, and I'm going to do a lot of reviews on just random products. So you guys should definitely subscribe, be a part of the family. Peace and love. See you next time. Peace.